Greetings, my princess. Greetings, my princess.
You're both welcome. You couldn't wait for me to come to the village square.
No, my princess. I thought it wise to visit with this. Yes.
Thank you so much. I thought of getting one myself, but now you have brought two for me. Thank you.
My princess, you deserve more than this.
Dalu, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome, my princess. I guess we will be going.
So soon?
Yes, my princess.
Okay then. But thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And don't forget, you can visit the palace anytime you want. Okay?
Thank you so much, my princess.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Basket. My dear, I'm even surprised just baskets they could bring to the princess as a gift.
Will you shut your mouth? He just won my heart with these gifts he brought.
What?
You heard me. Take these things inside.
Ume! You tell me? Anybody at
Alika, this one you are shouting my name like this. I won't call this word.
The worst is about to happen.
Alika, I did not see you last night at the village square. I was even thinking to come and see you this morning.
I was just waking up from the shock I got from the princess.
I don't know. Have you communicated with her?
A fortnight ago, she said I am her father's age mate. That she won't marry me.
She said all that?
Even more than that. Please, Ume. I'm losing the princess. Help me.
Alika, you are just being naive. Do you think that you can get the princess just like that? That girl you see has better suitors. Let me tell you, you have to talk to her. Let her understand that you are the right man. She wouldn't talk about the age gap again.
But you didn't tell me all this before.
That is what I'm telling you now.
Okay, what do you think we have to do now?
That's a gradual process. Telling you step by step.
Why can't we just start that at least the first step also?
I want you to intensify your effort in calling your daughter to order. He is trying so hard to bring more shame to this family.
Your Highness, I have tried my best.
Yes, you are a woman, and you can convince her better than I. Make her see reasons to accept the Prince of Umwago. Please.
Your Majesty, I'll put more effort.
Her refusal to accept the Prince has made people like Alika to think that they have a chance to marry my own princess.
Your Majesty, did you say Alika? The one that claimed to be the greatest hunter?
Oh yes.
Over my dead body will Alika marry my daughter. Alika is an elder.
Don't rule out the possibility of that happening. Because if she refuses the one that we have approved for her, then I will have no other choice than to marry her out to Alika or any other person. I am the king and I have the authority to do that.
Your Highness, you can't do such thing to our daughter. Our only child, Your Highness.
I have spoken. It is left for you and your daughter to make the choice.
Your Majesty.
My princess.
Mother.
I called you here so that we can have a heart-to-heart talk. A mother and child talk. I know you have discussed with the Prince of Umuago twice. And I heard you say that he's hot-tempered.
Yes, mother.
I think that he's just human. You see, when you plan things you want to achieve and they don't come the way you plan them, such frustration can lead to that.
Mother, he's just something else. He's too proud of himself.
You will like him if you can only open your heart a little bit for him. Everyone attests that he's a good man.
Who? Because I'm yet to meet anyone.
Your father and I attest that he is a good man.
Mother, I have a different disposition about him. He's the exact opposite of what you think.
Do you want to marry Alika?
So you know Alika?
Yes, I know Alika. Your father said, if you continue to resist all these suitors, he will be left with no other option than to get you married to Alika.
What?
Yes.
Father can't do that.
Oh, he can. In fact, he will. So save yourself from this embarrassment and marry the prince. Please.
Okay, Mom. I've heard you. But I'll have to think about it.
You know you look like your mother. Please do. Okay? Do what is right.
I will, Mother. I beg to take my leave.
It's okay, dear.
Bye, Mom.
Yeah. Think about it.
I will.
My princess, look who we have here.
My princess, I've come fully prepared.
Alika. This one you're here. Are you here to see father?
Yes and no. Your father knows that I'm coming. You see? Because your father knows that I am the best for you. And he knows the best for you as well. You see? My princess, stop calling me this Nanya of it. It makes me look old. Just call me Alika.
But you are old now.
There you come again. My princess, I have come to see you and wish for a private discussion with you.
Okay. Please leave us, Okay, but don't go too far.
My princess, I thought it to myself and said, how will they be calling me the greatest hunter in the entire Umuoji without showing it to the one I love? That is why I'm here. As you can see, I brought something for you.
Hey, this one that has reached here will not go back with you, Thank you so much.
Yes. This one is a small one. I can even kill lion for you. Elephant, tiger.
You don't mean it.
Does it sound that I'm joking? I'm not joking.
Please, don't stress yourself in trying to kill anything for me. This one you brought is enough,
See, my princess, I will make sure that you and the entire palace doesn't lack bushmeat from today.
That's so thoughtful of you, Thank you so much.
Thank you. I think I will take my leave.
You don't want to see father anymore?
We have a meeting this night. And I'm coming back.
Oh.
We have a meeting.
Bye-bye.
Yes.
You are not as bad as I thought.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Alika himself.
Ume.
Oh.
Hey. How's everything?
Fine, my dear.
Ume. There is good news.
Feed my ears.
Your plan worked like magic.
Thank the gods.
She was so happy. She said she didn't know I wasn't all that bad.
That's a very, very good news. We must celebrate for this. Huh?
Sure.
Right.
That is why I'm here. See, what the next step
The next step, I will let you know the step. Next step,
Okay.
But wait for me. Let me get you something.
Okay.
I'm coming. Alika!
Hey!
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 Obina. Obina, I met you. I'll be honest with you. Let us call a spade a spade. I ain't not there. Believe me. For some time we've been embarking on fruitless hunts. All because we keep waiting for a girl who never shows up of late.
I am surprised she stopped going to the stream simply because you approached her.
Wait, do they have another stream?
I don't know. Maybe they do.
I believe they do. And I believe she's now using that second stream. You know, a deliberate attempt to avoid me.
I know she's avoiding you. I know, but my prince, we must not relent.
We must not. Obina, let us relent. See this particular case, let us relent. It's not good now. We are hunters. See, let us continue hunting within our village. Stop going outside our village.
You are giving up already.
See, Obina, this is the right thing to do. Let us give her some space. You understand? Give her space. After a while, we check again and know if for now, let's give her space.
My prince, you don't give women space when we in them. They might think you are not serious. They might think you are not serious.
In this case, let her think anything she wants to think. This is the right thing to do. I mean, think about it. This is a business we know. We are hunters. Well-known hunters in this village. Think about it for a while, for some time now. What be high butter? Not more obelosa. Man. All because we keep wasting our time waiting for this girl. I say we do the right thing and concentrate on our business. Simple. That is the right thing to do. Think about it, Obina.
Well, as my prince wishes.
Father, losing it. Father, I'm losing it. I am losing it, Father.
What are you losing?
It's over 2 days now, and I haven't had anything from Umoji people.
You have to be patient, my son. Good things don't come out easy and cheap.
How long will I be patient, Father? How long? I even have swallowed the disgrace she gave to me. What else have I not endured because of her Daisy?
Son, take your time and visit there again. Try to be nice to her. Take some gifts and make her feel treasured.
Father, why should I do all that to her? Is she the only woman in the whole world? I think I have to handle it my own way.
Son, don't do anything stupid.
Father, I have tolerated a Daisy for so long.
I won't be surprised if you lose her completely. You do things the right way. Children of nowadays. What an elderly man sees while sitting down. A child, even if he climbs a tree, cannot see it. What is all this? I've tried my best to give him the best. Huh? What will I do?
I think I have to take this to the princess. What do you do? Take our fish to the princess. Yes. Huh? As in what, one? No, I go to Mazwa. No one you get cooking the man as well again. Or the Kisia Drogum. Huh? In a poala. Can't you sacrifice something for your friend? Your friend, the qual. Okay. I've been doing that. Yet the princess refused to accept you. How is it my fault? No, okay. How is it my fault? Huh?
you want to take our fish to the princess.
Okolo, you know, this is a gradual thing. At least we are friends to the princess and can visit her at our own time.
Who told you that? Well, let me tell you something. The moment the father notices frequent visit in that palace, he will ban you from going to that palace.
And that will not happen. In due course, I'm going to be the Igwe's in-law. Have you forgotten?
You know what? Let's go home and cook the fish. You take your own to your princess, that's all.
Won't you accompany me?
I can accompany you, but not with my own share.
Okay. I understand how you feel. But let's do it this way. Permit me to take this fish to the princess. And whatever fish we catch today, it will be all yours.
Okay. A deal.
A deal.
Okay, a deal.
Don't you trust me?
What? No problem. Take it.
Listen, girls. I'm beginning to get totally confused these days.
My princess, who will be in your shoes and not get confused?
Why stressing yourself? You gave room for confusion, my princess.
So what will she have done?
Accept the rich prince and end all this drama.
I don't understand. Why the sudden campaign for that prince? Tell me, what has he given you?
Nothing, my princess. After all, he was the first, and the first normally turns out to be the best.
Not in all situations.
Don't tell me you're considering those hunters and fishermen.
It's my choice to make. Moreover, Okoro brought some fish yesterday, and I roasted it and later had it with yam and palm oil.
This is where I think you are wrong, my princess. You don't have to be collecting gifts from all of them. None of them will be happy after collecting all those gifts, and you turn them down.
My princess, accept them. Accept those gifts. After you never begged them for gifts. Did you ask them for gifts? They are doing it willingly. Accept it.
I think Nkiru is right. From now on, I'll stop collecting gifts from anyone. By the side, hurry up so I can take my bath.
Okay, my princess.
Careful.
Love is kind, love is sweet, love is patience, it is endurance. Ooh.
My princess.
This is my princess.
My shining star. The one that brings joy to my soul. My better half. I am here this time, as usual. But this time, I came with a special gift for you.
I can't take these gifts. Thank you so much for the kind gesture.
Princess, why do you hate me this much? Why do you hate everything around me?
Listen, I don't hate you. It's just that I am not yet your wife, so I can't accept anything from you.
But you're going to be my wife.
Then let's wait till then. But for now, I can't accept these gifts.
Princess, you know our family wish for us to get married.
Does my wish in this matter not count? Please, you can as well take these gifts with you. Thank you.
Why are you always difficult? Why do you derive joy in making mockery of me? By rejecting my gifts right in front of my gods? No. I can't take this anymore. This is the height of it. In fact, you are a spoiled child.
How dare you come here to raise your voice at me and call me a spoiled child?
What else are you if you're not a spoiled child? Your father and mother are to be blamed for even giving you the leverage to make a choice.
You know what? Thank you so much for hurling so much insult at me. But I request you leave now.
Are you out of your mind? Are you ordering me out?
I want you to leave this place now. Now!
Okay. I will leave. Princess, I am going to leave you for once. You sickens my heart. You bring sorrows in my heart each time I come around you. I will leave. But you know what? I'll be back when I am so sure your senses are right. Let's go.
Don't.
Father,
Yes, please.
divorce has happened today.
What happened?
She rejected the gifts. I told you that Adeze is full of herself. So disrespectful and a spoiled child.
This is getting out of hand. I have to send a message to Igbo's Ronye. The disgrace is much.
Her father is not helping matters. Why give the girl free will to choose? She should listen and obey the wish of her father.
It is their tradition for a princess to make her choice. But if she rejects two suitors, then the father has the authority to give her hand in marriage to the third one.
This is ridiculous. Father, I need to go and have my rest. Those people are so stupid.
So what are you trying to tell us?
It's very suspicious. How can someone come all the way from Omago to Akaba here to contact us for such a job?
Eh? Why are you guys so afraid? I've told you what is involved in this game. Okay, this is it. If you guys are not interested, I can do the job alone and eat the money involved. Wait. You said money? Yes, the money involved. If that is the case, I'm interested now. What about you?
I'm in, but we have to be careful. What if we get one more person making us fall? Just in case of trouble so that we can defend ourselves.
Guys.
My brother, in
guys,
case of fight, fight.
Pick up morale, work on your morale. Nothing will ever happen, nothing will happen. We can do this job smoothly and eat the money.
We need to get someone else, bro. We need to get someone else. This guy, I don't know, he's not so...
My son.
Father.
I have not heard from you since you told me that you were hunting for your heart.
Actually, Father, I am still working on it. Yes, you will hear from me very soon, once I'm ready.
Because I just wanted to know if there's any way I can come in.
You don't have to bother yourself. I can handle it.
In case if it takes time, I'll be inviting the princess of her kingdom to see if both of you make a match.
Father, you do not have to invite anybody. I am capable of finding myself a wife.
Please don't forget that she must come from a royal family because you are a prince. I don't need to remind you this every day.
I'm aware of that, Father.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you very much, Father. But I want to leave now. I'm going to hunt. Obina is waiting for me.
I told you that I don't like that you're hunting. I have a car here for you to be driving out. Don't forget that you're a prince. You're the prince of this kingdom. The heir apparent to that matter. So this is a car. Use it and go wherever you want.
Thank you very much, Father. But let me go for this one first. When I come back, I'll know what to do about it.
Okay, good luck. Hi. My son. My God.
My prince, we have been so successful these days in hunting. Yeah? Ever since we stopped waiting for the princess, we have been on a successful hunting.
Obina, I told you it would be best to give them some space. I told you. Let us give them space and concentrate. Now the concentration is paying off. See?
I pray the success continues.
Oh yes, it will continue. It will continue.
My prince, do you know we have beautiful maidens in Akawa?
You're right, Obina. We do have beautiful maidens in Akaba. And you're lucky. You can marry one of them. Unlike me, I'm mandated to marry a princess.
Don't tell me your father meant what he told you.
He meant it. He is very serious. He even reminded me today. Yes, he even opted to invite the princess of Ubaha Kingdom so that both of us can get to know each other.
Ubaha? Okay, what did you tell him?
Don't you trust me? I told my father to let me be. I said to him, Father, I can find myself a bride.
Well, you never can tell. You might like the princess of Ubaha.
Not when it's coming from my father. See, Obina, we're talking too much. We're here to hunt. I'm sure our voices will be scaring the animals away. Okay?
I don't understand though. What's the meaning of this now? Are you sure this girl went to the stream today? Oh, you guys should calm down. Calm down. I have the clear information that she went to the stream today. And as I'm speaking with you, she should be on her way coming back. Are you sure?
Yes. Yes.
My own daughter kidnapped? No! What happened?
Your Highness, some men came and bounced on us on our way back to the stream, and they took the princess away.
Not my daughter, because anyone who touches the tail of the lion, let him get ready to be consumed by the lion.
What's going on here?
Your daughter has been kidnapped while coming back from the street.
What? Where? How? By who?
Do you or can you identify any of the men?
Hey.
I think they are from Akaba village, Your Highness.
Hey.
It's only one hunter from Akaba village that knows the princess passes through that road every day to the stream.
Akaba again. Akaba again. How dare Akaba dare me again? Oh, Akaba, Akaba, you are going to test my wrath. My own daughter, my own princess, kidnapped? No. God!
Your Highness, you summoned us for this meeting. Is anything the matter?
Yes, Your Highness. We want to hear from you.
My daughter has been kidnapped.
What? Kidnapped?
Your Highness, do you know the people that kidnapped her?
A hunter from Akaba sent some men to kidnap my daughter.
Akaba again? Haven't they done enough? We are cannot do more than
They are asking for war.
Your Highness, with due respect, I think war is not the best option now. Let us try other means. If at the end we fail, then we can now fight.
War is the only solution to this. I have said my own. It's war.
What other solution do you suggest?
Your Highness, I suggest that we send some of our people to Akaba for them to release our princess. Then if they fail to do that, we can use any force to bring back our princess.
I think you're making some sense. I will send some men to Akaba to go and make inquiries. Then after that,
You're welcome to my palace. To what do I owe this visit?
Your Highness, we thank you. I am a Chez Nana, and he is a Chez Obimo. We are elders from Omoji. Something happened in our community yesterday, and that is why we are here.
What happened?
Your Highness, our princess, the jewel of Umoji, was kidnapped yesterday.
Yes.
And it was reported that some men from your village are responsible for that kidnapping. So we want to know the reason behind it.
No. This can't be true at all. Do you people have the clear knowledge of the kidnappers?
Yes.
Hunters spearheaded the abduction.
A hunter want to bring my community to disrepute. I can't condone this. As a custodian of tradition and culture, I will not condone that.
Okay.
I can't believe that this is coming from my people. Please, plead with your Igwe. I promise to fish out whoever that is concerned about this act.
Your Highness, we have heard you. We will convey your message to our king. But we want you to assure us that she will be released as soon as possible.
Mark my word. I will do everything to bring the culprit to book. Abduction is against the tradition and culture of Akaba people. We cannot entertain that in Akaba.
Your Highness, we will take your word of honor.
Your Highness, we will take our leave now.
Okay. May the gods of our land lead you home safely. My son, I gathered all the hunters, and none of them accept knowing anything about the kidnapping of the princess of Umoji.
Father, when did this happen?
Yesterday, just yesterday. Do you know anything about it?
Of course
not. Are you aware?
I'm not aware, Father. I'm just hearing this from you. I know nothing about it. How did this happen now? Princess. You see, Father, Biko, allow me. Let me gather some warriors. I know people to call, and then I will move with them in search of the princess. I cannot allow this to happen.
Exactly.
Not in our land.
My son, just leave it for me. Leave it for me. Don't do anything about it. Yes.
We sent some elders to Akaba. Can we hear from them?
Your Highness, elders of Umoji,
yes.
We went as agreed and got warm welcome. The king was touched by the story, and he pleaded with the royal family to be calm. He vowed to apprehend the culprits and as well punish them, since it is against their tradition to abduct someone. He even assured us that he would do everything within his power to see that the princess will be released.
What is all that? What kind of talk is that? I want my daughter back, not these pledges. What pledges are all this?
Your Highness, let us give him some time and see how he will handle the issue. Let's be patient with him.
I'm out of patience! I'm out of patience! How dare they kidnap my daughter, the princess of Umoji? How dare they?
Well, Your Highness, since the king pleaded for some time, why don't we give him the benefit of the doubt?
Yes, Your Highness. Let us be patient and cautious while dealing with this issue. Your Highness, I think we should give them 3 days.
3 days? My daughter is there languishing wherever. And you're here telling me 3 days. 3 days for what? Why give them 3 days? Why give them 3 days? We should be talking of tomorrow. Not 3 days. 2 days. And if nothing happens, we go it the hard way. I must get my daughter back. They have touched the tail of the tiger. It's now time for the tiger to devour them.
Alika, who are they?
The people of Akaba.
Alika, where are you headed? Fully armed like this.
I am going to Akaba to rescue my princess. I can't wait for that weakling of her father to dictate the pace for her return.
Alika, my man. Alika, listen, you are not serious. You can't go to Akaba alone unless you want to die.
If I should die in attempt to rescue the princess, It worth it.
Do you want to commit suicide? Let me tell you, if you die along the line, another person will marry your princess. So think about that. Better go home and relax. Let the king and the entire community look for her princess.
Watch me. Watch me. I'm going to come back to get my princess. Aleka!
Today is just a bad one. Eh? Okay. You weren't concentrating at all. Seriously. What is the problem?
You won't understand, Okoro. You won't understand. I wasn't in the best of my mood today. And I shouldn't have gone out for fishing if not because of you.
You refuse to tell me the problem. But I suspect something.
What?
The princess. Ever since you heard of her abduction, you have been so moody, okay? What is the problem?
How did you know it's about the princess?
You are my friend. Stop pretending. Tell me, what is the problem?
Okay, now you know. What will you do?
Of course, to advise you. You see, stop this madness of marrying the princess. Because you and I know that it's not going to work out.
Who said I can never marry the princess? You or who?
Even with everything, yet the princess has never looked your way. What is the gain that you are doing all those things to princess?
Forget about this princess and face reality.
Oh, huh? Stop! Stop! Enough of this nonsense. Let's hurry home. I need some rest.
Okay. If an idiot.
It pains me so much that after all the promises from Igwe of Akaba, my only daughter has not yet been released. And we have had nothing from them so far. It also pains me so deeply that my only daughter, the princess, will be going through such dehumanization and humiliation. I am losing my patience, elders. And I think we should use our last resort, which is war, to bring back my daughter. Yes.
Your Highness, you have every right to be angry. I am also bemused that they failed to redeem their words of honor. But let us not be in a haste to apply force, because if we don't tread cautiously, we might lose the princess, Your Highness.
Your Highness, left for me, I will say war, force, is the best and only option.
Good. That is it.
Let us use force and free the princess. I am volunteering myself to lead the warriors.
Aleka, do you think that if we gathered here to joke or what? See, Aleka, we do know that you are a very good hunter. But how can you kill human beings when you have not even killed a rat in the bush?
I can agree.
You are talking to me like this. Why are you talking to me like that? And you are insulting me.
Oh, enough of this. Enough. We are talking about something that is very serious here. A very serious issue. And you are now trying to make a joke out of it. What is all this?
Yes, sorry, Your Highness.
I want to beg on behalf of all the elders. But I want to suggest something. I want us to go back to Akaba and find out why our princess has not been released up to now. Yes. If then they don't give us reasonable response, Igwe, whatever thing you say we should do immediately, we are behind you.
You're right. Ichiobimo has just made a vital point. I think we do as he suggested, Your Highness.
I don't know why we are being this soft with the people of Akaba. I don't know why. Anyway, since you have all suggested dialogue, let's go for dialogue. That means that Ichie Nana and you, Ichie Obimo, you have to return to Akaba.
Your Highness.
Your Highness,
we'll do as you say.
We're going to take our leave.
Thank you.
Elders of Umoji, I once more welcome you to my palace. I know that your king will be worried by now, but we are yet to find her.
Your Highness, you assured us that our princess will be released now.
Yes, I did, hoping that she will be found. We have wanted surveillance to all the local attorneys of this village, hoping that she will be found up to no avail. I'm beginning to think that she was not kidnapped by my own people.
Yeah? Your Highness, this is complicating. You should have sent message to us about the development so far.
There was no point, since they were all unsuccessful. We are not relenting. All I want to assure you is that if truly she was kidnapped by my people, I must surely find her.
Time? Your Highness, we are running out of time. Our king is losing patience already. Eh? I tell you most sincerely, Your Highness, the princess is our treasure in Umoji. If there is anywhere she will be released to us now, so that she will go back with us.
We are saying the same thing. As soon as we find her, she will return to Umoji. I want you to take this message to your king. Tell him that we are intensifying our efforts and increase our search. But we people should look at the possibility of her being kidnapped by people from other communities. Eh?
Your Highness, we have heard you. We will take our leave now.
Okay.
Go well, Elders.
The princess is yet to be found. I just wonder, who could have kidnapped her?
My mom tells me that the supposed abductors are not from this village. I mean, no one would still hold the princess after this strike of the father.
Oh, I just wonder if she's still alive.
I don't know. I wish there is something we can do. But your father won't allow us to carry out our own plans.
My father is difficult. Believe me, I would have done something that my father would be proud of. Unfortunately, he still thinks that I'm not of age yet.
My prince, why don't we carry out a secret search?
Oh. My father will not take it lightly with us if he finds out.
But we know the hunters more than he does. Eh? We'll do a better job.
Oh, my father does not see it that way. I just pray she's still alive.
I also too.
We sent emissaries to Akaba. Let us hear from them.
Our journey to Akaba wasn't as fruitful as we expected. This is because the whereabouts of the princess is yet to be known. The king said he has ransacked all the nooks and the crannies of Akaba, but he is yet to find the princess. He is beginning to doubt if the princess was kidnapped by his own people. In fact, he promised not to relent on the search, Your Highness.
What is all this? What is this? Why is Okosisi daring me again? Has he forgotten the past so soon that he dares us again? Okosisi?
Your Highness, I know how you feel. I understand the emotional attachment in this kind of issue. But let us not allow emotions to overrun our sense of reasoning. Igwe, I still advise that we should tread with caution if we want to see the princess come back alive. What I'm saying in earnest is this. Let us call those girls who witnessed their abduction and question them again. If they stand emphatically that the abductors are from Akaba, then we will ask the king of Akaba to summon all the hunters in his community, while the girls will help us to identify the culprits. But if the girls fail to stand firm on their claims that the abductors are from Akaba, then we will send message to all the villages for help, while we send search parties to comb everywhere necessary. I don't know if I'm making any sense.
Very, very well. Very, very well.
You have just spoken well. You are a wise man.
Yes.
May wisdom never depart from your household.
Ichiobimo,
Your Highness,
you are the true son of your father. You see, I have not thought about it this way. I think we should summon the maidens immediately.
Yes, Your Highness.
That is true.
Dikeh, go and summon the princess's maidens. Where is your second?
She's not around.
Where did you say the men who abducted the princess are from?
From Akama village.
Are you sure of what you're saying? Because if I find out that you are lying to me, I will cut off your neck.
Your Highness, I'm very sure.
Can you identify any of them?
Yes, I know one of them.
Good. We will contact you on the next line of action. You can leave now.
Okay, Your Highness.
Elders, I think we have a lead.
Yes.
So, Ichie and Nana, and the Ichie Obimo. Both of you will have to go back to Akaba tomorrow morning with the girls to identify the culprits.
Oh, Your Highness.
Good. Shall be done as you said.
Yes.
Your Highness.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Elders of Umoji, I welcome you to my palace. It is so sad that I have been embarking on a fruitless journey so far. We all have gathered here to unravel the circumstances surrounding the kidnapping of the princess of Umoji, your own princess. I swore by the gods of Akaba that I will cut off the head of any hunter found guilty of this offense.
It's true.
I gave a lifeline, but none of you came forth. My grace has run out. So whatever you see, you take.
Your Highness, we thank you very much.
Thank you.
I think the girl should help us now to identify the culprit.
Yes. Okay, okay. The girl, please help us to identify the culprit.
From this man standing here.
What? Look very well.
Yeah, look at them.
Eh?
What?
Hey! My son! The prince!
The prince?
Huh?
What did you do?
Oh my God. I still find it difficult to believe
that the abductor of the young princess of Umoji will come from my own household.
Father, we did not abduct the princess. We did not kidnap her. We know nothing about this.
Your Highness, we are innocent. We did not kidnap the princess. Of what benefit will it be to us?
Do I know?
Igwe, honestly, I'm dumbfounded.
Your Highness, it's obvious that your son and his friend are not willing to say the truth. But mind you, we are not going back to Umoji without the princess.
It puzzles me to see that this is happening to me. But like I said before, I will not hesitate to chop off your head if you don't speak the truth. You can get royal pardon if you can produce the princess now. But if you fail, I will not go back to my word of honor.
My prince, please say the truth. We did nothing. The only truth I know is that we did not kidnap the princess. We know nothing about her whereabouts. You can ask my friend.
Yes, we are innocent.
So, you have been swearing since, and your friend here attesting his innocence. Now let me ask you, where is our princess? You want to know her whereabouts?
How are we supposed to know?
You see?
They are not ready to talk.
Father, you believe them?
I have to, since you have not been proven innocent. For now, we'll be locked up until we decide on when to chop off your heads, since you don't want to talk.
My ears are itching. Any news from Akaba?
Our journey to Akaba was a bit successful, as some suspects were arrested. But we were unable to get information concerning the whereabouts of the princess. The king of Akaba has promised us to do a thorough search as well as cut off the head of the suspects.
That is no success at all.
Your Highness, it will interest you to know that the said abductors were sent by the Prince of Akaba and his friend.
What are you talking about?
Yes.
How would the prince kidnap my daughter? Why?
He still insists he knew nothing about the kidnap, though his father couldn't believe him. Both of them were being locked up and still being quizzed to get the information.
You said they were going to cut off their heads. Since they know that they will die, how will they give out information? Well, that's a very good question, Alika. Your Highness, I think you are just making sense for the first time.
Though they were given an option to give information and get a royal pardon, or not give information and face execution.
I don't think Igwe Okosisi will execute his only son, even if he doesn't talk. We should invade Akaba! Invade Akaba and release my only daughter. We have had enough patience. Now you are talking, my king.
Your Highness, this will mean betraying the people of Akaba and the trust they have on us after we made promise with them. Your Highness, in as much as we need the princess to be released, using force is still not the best option. Especially now we are getting close to useful information. We are now getting a lead way. So let's be patient, Your Highness.
Obimo, every time patience. As if patience is your mother's name. We have given them enough patience.
Will lead the war, Aleka?
I will. I'm up to the task.
Igwe, I support what Ichie Obimo said.
Thank you.
We shouldn't use double standard in our approach. We have been patient since we have no leadway. Why now that we have the leadway? At least they have been cooperating since the whole incident. It has been so difficult for the royal family and all of us. But let us tread with caution.
Well, I've listened to all your submissions. I think we should give them the benefit of doubt.
Thank you.
Let us give them some time.
Your Highness, you listen to these two as if the missing princess is not paining you at all.
This meeting is over. My queen, I know it is not easy dealing with the disappearance of our daughter. But I assure you, my dear, it will be all right. She will return.
Your Highness, how can everything be all right? When everybody is free doing what they want to do without even giving any consideration to what we are going through. How are we even sure that she's alive where she is?
I have the strong belief that our daughter is still alive. The Akaba people are cooperating. The only problem is that it's taking longer than expected. The abductors have been arrested, but the problem also is that they are not talking yet.
Let them talk. We want our daughter back. They should force them to talk.
We are relying on the promises of Igwe Okosisi. Hopefully, we will get positive result.
I can't wait for my daughter to come back home. I want to see her healthy and alive. Your Highness, something baffles me. Ever since this incident happened, we've not heard anything from Umuago's palace.
Yes, I am also thinking in that direction. It's very unlike my very good friend, the Igwe of Umuago. Or are they trying to pay us back because of the insult poured on them by Adeze the last time they came here?
But we promised them that they will marry Adeze. They should at least show their solidarity so that we know that at least they care.
My dear, I don't even know what to think about again. I'm only praying that the gods will facilitate the release of our daughter.
Please say.
Father, have you come to chop off our heads? You can go ahead and do that. Do your wish. It's worth dying for, knowing nothing. But woe betide everyone who will partake in spilling our blood.
Are you talking to me like that? Where are your manners?
I've lost all my manners, Father. I have. And I will talk to you any way I deem fit. You chose not to believe me, your own son, but rather you believed outsiders who want to destroy your household, Father.
There was nothing I could do. It was just staring at our faces.
Father, you believe that we could engage in such a barbaric act? You believe it, Father?
I don't know what to believe. You have not proven your innocence. So if you're innocent, prove it.
And how will I prove it? How do you expect me to prove it when you've had me locked up in here? How will I prove it? Father, you allowed your enemies to take advantage of you. I told you, Father, give me some time. Allow me to fix this, but no.
You rebuffed me. This is where we are right now. Be happy, Father. Your enemies have succeeded. You have our heads, Father. Chop them off.
Let me ask you the last question. Where is the princess? Where did you keep her? Time is running out.
Father, it's obvious we should start saying our last prayers.
You are so impossible. I will have your heads cut off tomorrow morning before the people of Akaba. Yes, I'll do it.
What is that?
It's the princess. We are just lonely here. I just pray she's still alive. I just pray.
If that hunter has not killed her.
Huh? Which hunter?
The hunter.
He's not a hunter. He's a prince of Akawa Kingdom. I never knew he was a prince. Are you sure we are not making a mistake?
How do you mean?
Because it was not them that came to kidnap the princess. We only thought based on the fact that he always meet the princess there.
So?
I hope we are not doing the wrong thing.
We have already done our own part. Let him prove his innocence and tell the people where he kept the princess.
Well, I owe it to the princess to help find her. I hope I'm not making a mistake.
You had always liked that hunter, so I'm not surprised you are developing a cold feet.
I beg, forget about this hunter of a thing. I am going straight to the palace to tell them everything I know about this.
And what will that change?
It will change everything. At least it will make them find the princess so fast before she dies.
You will only implicate yourself. Trust me with my sharp mouth. I will put everything on you.
Wait, you put everything on me?
I said on you.
This girl will never change.
I have not heard from Moji people. I don't know whether my friend Igbo's lawyer has found his daughter. What is all this? Adani!
Your Highness.
Yeah. Go and call the prince for me.
Okay. Your Highness.
Yeah.
He's coming.
Okay.
Father,
the prince.
You sent for me.
Yes. I mean to ask you whether you have from Amoji people.
No, I haven't heard anything. Have you?
No, they kept us in the dark.
Father, if I may say, they deliberately shut us out. They don't want me to marry their daughter.
No, you are out of point. Did you send any solidarity message to Umoji?
No. Am I supposed to do that?
Yes. That's what we should have done the moment we heard the news.
Father, you know this was a heartbreaking news. How would I have think about it?
We ought to have sent a solidarity message to them
Okay? We'll do something at once. Though they disappointed us, but they deserve our solidarity now.
Yes. I think I'll have to send the message at once.
I pray they find my Daisy, so that our marriage rite can commence.
The gods will bring your wife back.
Excuse me, Father.
Thank you.
Ume. Aleka, my very good friend. You are welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. Welcome.
Dalono.
You are trying.
I
can see you are you are struggling with your wife.
If I never do this.
See, let me tell you, it is not easy to take care of two women.
Aleka, come on, sit down.
It's not easy.
Sit down. Sit here. Let me sit. You are welcome.
Ume, there are some issues I want us to trash out.
What issues is that?
The way you attack me in council meetings these days, it is alarming. You don't even allow me to air my views before you bounce on me. Ogene.
My good friend Aleka, I am sorry if you understood it that way. I don't mean any harm.
But have you one day called me aside to advise me on this?
No.
But do we have personal issues?
We don't have any personal issue.
So why are you bent on disgracing me in council meetings every time? Why?
I don't attack you in the council meeting. Only that some of the ways you speak in the council meeting are normally off point. And I don't like it. As your friend, I have to cover you psychologically.
But you're supposed to support me as a friend.
That is what friends are.
Not when you are wrong. But I promise, as from today, I wouldn't have to object you in the council meeting anymore. But you have to think before you talk.
That is fair enough. That aside, there is another issue I want us to talk about.
Right on. Go ahead. My ears are open.
What do you think about the kidnapping of the princess?
Ichi Aleka, you have to watch and see as things unfolds.
No. See, the reason I'm asking you is that I've already planned to go to Akaba on a sort of spying mission.
Hey, my good friend Aleka, please don't do that. Don't, because if you are caught, they may even ruin your life.
No, they won't. I will disguise myself.
That is another suicide mission. Listen, I don't want anything that will cost your head. Because if you do, and eventually the princess returns alive, another man will go to marry that woman. You have been aiming for life.
Ume, what if I go and succeed? Because this is a 50-50 situation.
Then you have to watch as things unfold. If she comes back, then we continue from where we stop.
Yeah, that's all. Hey, Ume, I don't even know that you can reason like this.
Right, that's okay.
Why? See, please, let me go.
Okay,
let me go.
That's no problem.
Because you tried today.
Okay. We see it's about that time.
See, those yams, you are supposed to have given me one.
I am not married now. We see this time now.
If I don't marry, won't I eat?
Oh, don't worry. Aleka, the greatest hunter. Okay,
Okoro, you are your basket weaver. You will win an award for being the best basket weaver in Umuaji.
Okay, I have to do my job. What brings you here?
I have been a wanderer in thoughts.
And what do you mean by that?
Ever since the disappearance of the princess,
I wish there is something I could do to help rescue her.
I will not advise you to do anything. The rest is your call.
What if I succeed in being the hero? Don't you think it will brighten my chances of marrying her?
And what if you die trying? Did you want to just die like that without having children?
For the first time, Okoro, there is little sense in what you just said.
Leave everything to the Igwe and the others. If she comes back alive, then we continue from where we stopped.
What if another person played the hero and married the princess?
Then you can now fall in love with another girl and have children.
I was thinking playing the hero would be the best.
Okay, accept the truth. I am your friend. Accept the truth. Eh? Do you want to just die like that?
It's okay, let me think.
Sacrifice to the gods for appreciation. Mazuka!
My prince.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Sorry. And how is your father?
Yeah, he's still battling with arthritis.
Oh, arthritis is one of those things with old age.
Well, my prince, news reaching me says that the people of Umoji are seriously planning for war against Akaba people.
Why? Is it because of Princess' disappearance?
Yes. Because the Umoji people strongly believe that the princess was abducted by Akaba people.
Have they not fought enough wars?
They will never fight enough wars. They are sworn enemies. They keep fighting. Every little thing provokes conflict.
But you should know by now that it is not my business. In fact, they can kill themselves for all I care. Do you know what? When they are done killing themselves, we will take over their community.
Oh, that is the right thing. Let them kill themselves. They have sworn to be enemies and keep fighting. So who cares?
So, Ichie, there is something bothering me. Is it right I pay a solidarity visit to the people of Umoji? Because my father advised me to do so.
What for?
Hey, it's not necessary.
Oh. At a time like this, I don't think so. Have you forgotten the public disgrace they gave to us? That day we went for traditional marriage. No, it's not proper. But then, when they find their princess, we can go. It will be appropriate at that time. It will be better then.
Ichie, you are a good friend. In fact, I have a gift for you.
Oh, gift.
See me before the sun sets.
Oh, who am I?
Because you're a good man.
Who am I?
I love your
advice.
advice.
It is well with you.
I'll also with you.
Please send my regards to your father.
He will hear.
I'm hurrying up to see somebody here.
It's no problem.
Go well, eh?
It's okay.
Don't look for anybody's trouble.
No.
You will always go and come back.
The gods of the land is with you.
They will protect you.
Thank you.
Go well.
All right. Have a nice day.
Oh, you too.
Where exactly are we running to?
I don't know. Huh? I don't know. Anywhere safe, anywhere we can find people.
Are you sure we are not going to burst into Umoji?
See, if we burst into Umoji, we'll make a U-turn. We just keep going.
I guess they might be searching for us now.
I guess so too. In fact, I'm sure they'll be searching for us right now. We have to keep moving. Let's keep going.
Your Majesty, have you heard anything from Akaba?
We have not heard anything from them. I have invited the elders so we can deliberate on the next line of action.
What have I done? It's over a week now I've not seen my little girl.
It's all right. It's all right. Don't cry, my queen. Wipe out your tears. I promise you it will be all right. I am also as worried as you are. But men don't cry out.
Is she still alive?
Yes, I assure you she's alive. I know she's alive wherever she is now.
Your Highness, what do we do?
We have to use force because we have exhausted all avenues of dialogue.
No, Your Highness. Please. Beseech you, please don't use force. It might push those people and it might kill our daughter. Please don't use force, I beg you.
They will do no such thing because if they try to dare me, I will wipe the entire Akaba village. Yes, they claim to be cooperating, but I don't see any cooperation from them.
Your Highness, using force means endangering our daughter's life. Please don't use force.
Her life is already in danger. It is time to liberate her. It's all right. It's all right. I promise you it's all right. Stop crying. You can leave. Have some rest. I promise you, it will be all right.
The princess is mine.
What?
You heard me right. The princess is mine.
Stop this your daydreaming. Or should I call it a nightmare? Nayalika, for your information, the princess is mine. You want to go?
The princess is yours. Okay. We shall see. We shall see.
Let us see.
We shall see. We shall see.
Oh my God.